and sway.
What is up, everyone? Happy Memorial Day officially. May 25th. We're here to say goodbye, potentially, to Microsoft Windows 11. So, as I'm sure many of you have been hearing in the news lately, well, news, but really on the internet, the world is starting to make a change. People no longer want to deal with Windows and the co-pilot slop and mess that it is becoming the Windows operating system. I think you're starting to see people really revolt to this constant mindset that companies, just because we use their software, just because we use their goods, we acquire their things, that they can make changes that continue to focus only on their bottom lines and not really on what the consumer wants. After all, isn't that why we make a product? Now, I'm not just jumping on as some kind of, justice warrior to stick it to the man and tell him that we won't use Windows anymore. It's really a shift that I've wanted to fully make at one point. I use Mac OS for work, which, while we shouldn't give in to our Apple overlords either, great operating system and great hardware. At least it's been to me. But I can't really game on that, and sometimes I don't want to work on my Mac. So I've been a full-time Windows user, and I've always used Linux in various different capacities, but it's never been my full-time OS. And I think we're at a point now where gaming on Linux, really proven out by Steam or Valve, better yet, with the Proton layer based on Wine, it was always possible. But I think people were afraid to adopt it. They were afraid to go that far, even the technical people. So today, let's install a Linux operating system. I think I have the right choice in mind, and really I want to set it up and start gaming on it, start kind of using it on my day-to-day. Now, I'm mostly accustomed to Fedora and Debian-based distributions, and we'll probably go with the Debian-based one here, because I do like the apt package manager. But I also want something extensible, and I want something with good NVIDIA support, which is a joke in itself in a way, but not really. It's getting better. So let's see what this is all about. And, we're going to give ourselves a little week of a trial test run, see where we get. And we might just find that I truly do enjoy Linux as much as I think I do. But it's not about that. I know I love it. I know I like using Linux. The question is whether or not it is ready to support me in my day-to-day habits and work. So, why don't we get to it? Now, normally, we would reboot the machine and we'd go ahead and install Linux, but you guys are here with us. So, we need to make sure that you can watch what's going on. And so, we're going to use VMware, Workstation Pro. We're going to install everything by using the SSD that I just put into my computer as the target hard drive or disk for this installation, and then later we'll be able to reboot into it and actually use it on bare metal. Well, that's enough talking. Let's get started. First things first, giving you just a little bit of context on what my machine actually is. So this is a custom built computer from about 2 years ago. We're operating on a Intel 14700K. That's, modestly overclocked. We're talking about a 360mm all-in-one water cooling system. Keep it nice and cool, even though honestly air would have been more than enough. We have an RTX 4080 Super, and that is obviously 16 gigs of VRAM. It's a PNY card, and it is also modestly overclocked. We are running a Samsung 990 Evo, or not Evo, 990 Pro as a NVMe, a 2TB that drives the main operating system. That's where Windows will stay. And then we have a Crucial MX500, a 1TB from an older system. Well, not really that old. I would say maybe 2 years old. And it no longer needs it, so that's where we'll be running our Linux operating system. Other than that, not much to really talk about, just a crap load of fans, some RGB, because I don't care what anyone says, RGB and underglow are for life. And yeah, so let's get started. So again, we're stuck pretty much between Fedora or Debian based. I'm really leaning towards Debian again, just from a standard of, I've used more packages in Debian. I'm a bit more familiar with it. And frankly, I want something that's just going to work all around. And while Fedora Core would definitely fit that bill, or not even Fedora Core, but just, Endeavor OS, anything like that would be a great option. I think that going with something like Linux Mint or Pop! OS is going to be a good place to start. Now let's outline the requirements for this operating system, right? Pretty straightforward. The computer itself is powerful enough to really run anything in any operating system distribution I throw at it, so I'm not really concerned that much about performance, but we are concerned about gaming performance. We want really the best NVIDIA driver support, which really comes down at the Linux kernel level. And we want to make sure that we have the most compatible apps, which again, not really a problem nowadays. So again, Debian or Fedora bases will hit those. But again, my uses are pretty much day-to-day gaming, some programming, and then, your general tasks. So why don't we go ahead and get VMware set up here. We're going to go ahead and create a new virtual machine. Now you might be wondering, why are we using a virtual machine? Again, we're not going to be installing bare metal because you're here with us, of course. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to set up a little virtual workstation that's going to act as our virtual computer to get things installed. And then from there, we can go ahead and actually, boot it into a live operating system. So we did some testing on DistroC. If you don't know what DistroC is, this is a place where you can pretty quickly spin up a limited environment of any of the most popular Linux OSs to just get a real feeling for how they work and what they're like and whether you're going to enjoy them or not. So this is a really useful tool without having to install ISO after ISO to see what you really like. So I did go through here, kind of checked out a few things. Pop! OS looked really good. Again, Linux Mint, always a great option. I think going with something I am familiar with is probably better, so that's why I'm leaning towards Mint. However, I did also consider Bazzai, that is Fedora based, I believe. Arch? Fedora? I don't remember. But either way, I considered going for it just because of its heavy, readiness for gaming. But again, I didn't really want to get an operating system that, just fully focused on that, right? It's not really how I wanted to look at this. So, we'll figure it out, but this is not going to be the one for us today. But yeah, okay, it was Fedora's kind of way. So, let's get back here. Let's see. I mean, I'm pretty much determined, I think. I think I'm just having one of those moments of like, oh God, are you sure? But are you really sure? But are you really sure? Dude, are you really, really, really sure? So maybe we just have to kind of dive in. Because at the end of the day, if we don't like it, we can always reinstall, right? I mean, it's that simple. This is a test drive after all. So let's grab our ISO here. We should be able to make quick work of this. Now, obviously you have your choice of environment, but we want all the slick, pretty, beautiful stuff. So let's go ahead and grab that. Ideally, be smart, verify make sure you verify your ISOs, but I think we can trust the Lancaster Lebanon Intermediate Unit 13. That I don't think they're trying to fuck with us. So we'll get that going. In the meantime, let's keep configuring this. We'll install it later. We're going to be going with Linux, and obviously here you can pretty much just choose Debian base, so latest version should be enough. Okay. Again, just enough to get the install through. Not going to be doing anything crazy. And, doesn't really matter, I don't think, but we are going to use a physical disk. I forget why that is. Do I have to run this as admin? I don't really remember, guys, so let me the music gets distracting, let me know. I actually found some kind of royalty-free AI generated, right? I know, vomit. But, overall it's doing a pretty good job, and it's really just meant to give us some quiet, thinking music in the background. It's not meant to be distracting, hopefully. And again, these videos are not monetized, and I doubt I ever care that they will be, but if there's a possibility, I would like them to be, right? Because if they are, then potentially we can take that money and just kind of reinvest into this, right? Just buy whatever we're doing, buy a game, something. But again, I don't care. Really, I was just more annoyed at the 11 different copyright strikes that my last live got, which again makes no sense. And I have a whole commentary on how the hell it's fair that a copyright claimant can go ahead and just basically take all the revenue for your video just for playing their shitty song in the background. But again, I am not here about that. I am not angry about that fact, right? We're just gonna go chill, right, and let it be. And frankly, I might just go ahead and play copyrighted music anyway, because I don't think I have to do much as long as they don't strike me, right? So it seems as long as I'm just getting claims, it's fine. It's all fine. That's what I'm hearing, right? Now we gotta be really careful what we do here, because there's a disc 1, 2, and 3. And this is not exactly... Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's our wave. So we're gonna use the entire disk, and the virtual disk file will still have a partition for this physical disk. That's fine. Alright. That should do what we need to. Now let's see if our file is ready, and it sure is. It just finished up, actually. Again, the music is solely to be a nice little background quiet for us. That's all it's meant to do. So it doesn't need to go too hard, it doesn't need to get too crazy. So let's go ahead and set this bad boy up. Yeah, and for those of you who don't know, this is totally an acceptable way to install an operating system, especially if you're live streaming, if you're trying to capture a video. Sure, you can break out a capture card and, intercept what's on the monitor and record it that way. But, is it really necessary? No, right? Now, it did crash for some reason, so sometimes this is a game of a little bit of tweaking and kind of trying to get it right. So let's just go ahead and shut down the machine and see what's up. And I have a feeling that it may have to do with the fact that I chose a SATA type of disk. When in reality, that's probably not what I should have done. So let's go ahead and re-add the drive. And yes, go ahead and use SCSI. I think it'll be fine. Physical drive 0, again, you can double check it by just checking the visual partitions. And that is what we have, right? Again, I don't know that this will be enough. Yeah, it's poor. That's fine. I don't really care. Let's see what it does now. It might still have a problem, but 3200 DPI. Okay, yeah, we might be okay there. Probably shit drive performance, but again, it's a fast-ass NVMe or a SSD. We're perfectly fine. But yeah, still a problem there. Usually... you know what? Does this require like a TPM or something? Could it be that? I don't see why it would matter. Because I don't know that it actually needs a TPM or anything.
Late train, metal seat, cold through my coat, plastic bag swinging from my wrist, phone face down in my pocket.
Yeah, because usually it's UEFI, right? pretty sure that this machine... And it's been a while since I used Fusion, so you're gonna have to bear with me here.
My recent calls, half a message typed, erased, thumbprint smeared on the glass.
I don't know if I need a TPM, but we'll see.
On yesterday's news. Someone misspelled on the bench. Don't get halfway through.
Probably won't work, but again, it's kind of making a lie out of me, as technology typically does. See, yeah, there you go. But yeah, you can totally install it this way, and then just do all the work that you need to get everything ready, and then boot into the OS. Right? There's no real reason to boot into a physical machine right away. I mean, obviously, some things like installing drivers or anything like that wouldn't matter, but in this case, I'm not going to really be installing much other than, NVIDIA proprietary stuff. So it'll be A-okay. I have no doubt. Just fix our little microphone angle here. So if I am correct, this song is basically talking about what a postcard is supposed to be. And possibly verbatim exactly. I mean, maybe they weren't kidding about the piss poor SCSI performance. But to be honest, we can plug it in as a SATA drive if we notice it's like truly that slow. Well, not plug it in, but set it up as one, so that we're not over here dealing with all this. Because it is now translating between SATA to SCSI instead of being a straight pass-through. I'm pretty certain that's how VMware handles it. Let's test our theory, because this is already too slow for my patience. And again, if I truly need to, I will go ahead and just do it offline and then bring it to stream. See what you guys think. But I don't like quitting like that, so I don't really like not having an answer. Right? If I have the answer, I am a happy boy. So let's run that again. Hopefully this shitty 2 gigs of RAM I gave it will be enough. I mean, again, I know this operating system requires more, but it should be enough to get through an install. Let's see how this goes now. Hopefully not as janky. For those that don't know, janky means like busted, crappy, junky, crap, garbage, booty. Well, booty's not bad. Booty's good. I think my male and female audience, everybody, no matter who you are, would agree that booty is a good thing in this world. So maybe we can't use that word to describe the slowness of this machine. Again, I didn't say this was the best way to go about it. This is definitely one of the ways to go about it. Again, it saves us the trouble of having to record off, simply having to record off a device or stop the stream, or really just any of the other annoyances that are going to come with trying to interrupt this. But if you can believe it, performance actually seems worse. I don't think any live boot is supposed to be this crappy, so I'm not actually wondering if it really doesn't have anything to do with the disk yet. The disk is not doing anything. But, yeah, usually it's quite a bit quicker than this, but And then while this is installing, we'll probably get into some games and just keep that going until this is done. And we'll, if I'm not too tired, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I've been running around today. I was on stream earlier, and then had a bunch of chores that I wanted to get done around the house, and just, Sunday cleaning. So obviously, took time to do that, and I might be just a wee bit tired. I did tell you. Again, slow as molasses. This is really unnatural, especially for this machine. Everything kind of blazes typically, but again, maybe I really need to give it more RAM so that I can load the entire content of the ISO, which I don't think it loads absolutely everything at once, but the ISO is technically larger than available RAM, so I don't know. I don't know how this gets loaded exactly, but all I know is it sucks right now. And again, if we find that the performance is really, really that dismal, we will go ahead and do this on bare metal. And just come back and stream out of Linux, just stream straight out of there. But we're up, just waiting for the live disk to start. So I do think we might be a little memory laden or limited. So this song sounds like it sucks. I don't even know. Man, all of these are starting to kind of sound like they suck, but again, what do you expect?
Late feet, same street, same seat, backbeat, clock drip, jaw grit, loose lip, tight fist in air, thick head, unread, unsent, bus pass, red light, phone dead, dark sight, one tap, two lies, three tries, cheap high, slow burn, quick twitch.
Cheap highs? Like, what are we talking about? Like, crack cocaine? Cheap high? Or like, scary, man. A lot of concerning ideas in this song. We should call our governmental propaganda department and make sure they know. The bastards always need a good something to complain about, right? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call it the propaganda office. Nobody knows what that is. The White House. That's what I mean. Isn't 2026 an amazing year to be alive, guys? I really think so. It's been phenomenal so far. I honestly believe that scientifically we've made a major breakthrough this year, and that is that we've discovered that by pretty much every measure we are likely living in a simulation. And the evidence for that is simply that the debauchery that is reality right now can't actually be reality. It's all a simulation. There's some evil kid like the kid from Toy Story that mangles up Woody, he's sitting there and he's watching us squirm. Little fucking bastard. So, that's where we are, peeps. I do hope you guys are okay out there. Things are rough, right? Prices are up. Gasoline is scary. Especially in some parts of the country, it's even scarier than scary. And not only that, but a lot of people's freedoms are at stake. Women's rights are basically disappearing before our very eyes. And, even people who are in this country illegally are not safe, and those who are illegally here are even unsafer. Anything can happen to you, and it seems there's very little accountability for any of that. And when you don't have accountability, that's how you get into some really bad stuff. That's when dominoes start falling and toppling that are very hard to stand back up. Changes in society, in government, and policy, like we're seeing now, are very much like weight loss. It's very easy to put on the pounds, but it is exponentially harder. Not exponentially, but extremely much more difficult, right? To actually drop any. And so every change we make, everything we're seeing happen here, it happens in a day. It'll take years to reverse. But keep your head high, you know? Keep your head up. And just remember, you've got to keep going. No matter what you do, you can't give up. Because when we give up, it's when, you know, evil wins, and those who are against us and those who don't care about us, right? Most importantly, they don't care about you and me. They don't care about the poor. They don't care about the medium. They don't care about the big, tall, small, black, white. They don't give a shit. We're all just pawns to them, because when you make money hand over fist, when you have that level of resources, you kind of lose your humanity, it seems. So just stay strong, and we'll get past this. And I still like to believe that the world has more people with good hearts than those without. And I'd like to believe that one day we'll all wake up and we'll stop allowing this to happen. And people won't have to hide who they are. They won't have to worry about being kicked out. They won't have to worry about being killed in the street by, you know, government appointed or sponsored murderers, basically. Again, I kind of made this a little political, but it's not about that, right? Again, it's about that unity. Love yourself, love your neighbor, love your friends, help who you can, and fight for your freedom. Fight for your kids' freedom. Fight for the freedom of all of us, and all that will come after us. We've seen just a little taste of what it's like to live in the world that we live in. And it's gonna get worse. We can change all that. Anywho, after that whole lecture and sermon, Mint is still deciding whether it wants to install this or not. So that's been really fun. Alright. I will let it just auto guide. I just wanted to make sure the right disk is selected. Alright. I think I've got everything I wanted off that disk, so. Really? Really? Cool. That's so much fun. Well. So apparently it's not very happy. That's interesting. Normally that works very, very well.
Soft screen light, empty mug.
Let's go ahead and fix a few things to make this hopefully a little bit more a little bit more performant.
Brain decides for the whole city.
Yeah, and I do want it to be independent because in this case. Alright, so why don't we go ahead and
for the people's mornings.
let's see if we can get this going a little bit faster, and then we'll just move over to some games.
Leans toward nothing. Dust in the spine of a book I meant to read.
Okay, yeah. It could be just me, but that's likely gonna react quite a bit faster.
Your sweater on the back of the chair, picked up once, put back twice, left overized in a clear box. White, cold and polite, I speak your name to check the echo. It falls under the table, little red numbers on the router, faint but steady as breathing.
So I find find this AI generated music quite interesting because it gets creative with the lyrics. It definitely does, but it basically sounds like it's.
Crack tile near the bathroom drain, hair coiled like punctuation. Quiet fridge, low steady.
See what I mean? It's like talking about hair coiled, freshly toweled. You know, it's just like observational music, basically. Okay, this is really frustrating. So, probably just gonna have to install it. So, here's what we'll do. We'll prepare the disk. How about that? We'll go ahead and prepare this disk. And I don't think I have anything I need on it. At least I already did a backup, so. No, I just want to make sure too. It's actually not going to interrupt whatever Linux is doing here. So let's just give it one more try. If not, we'll do this. Slow, man. Yeah, like I said, I've done this quite a few times before. It's not normally like this. Sometimes you have a better chance with VirtualBox. That could be it as well. I found that sometimes it just really does not like acting on physical disk, right? Just does not like to transfer some of these commands. So it's okay. Yeah, if it doesn't work, we'll deal with it. Alright, why don't we get some games in? At least a little bit until that decides to do something. The computer can handle everything at once, so we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Over here trying to play or something. Oh, excuse me, guys. Take a swig of some soda here. Oh, look, it came up. Right, you guys want to see this shit? Let's see how it behaves. I have a feeling that it's just gonna do the same thing. And again, you know, been able to install a lot of operating systems this way, but some are finicky, right? And sometimes it's not even the operating system, sometimes or the installer. A lot of times it's just how I set up the drivers. Not how I set the drivers. Excuse me. How the disk is being used as SATA, even though it is SATA. Sometimes there might be some issues translating commands there or passing them through, whatever the hell it may be. There's issues, right? It's not foolproof, and that's okay. We don't hate our judge here. Well, we probably should start. English, man. English. I did not know they had a Cherokee type keyboard. Interesting. music. Not the music. No, what will we do without the music? The world is quiet and dark and I don't enjoy it at all. There we go. Ready? Moment of truth. Yeah, no good. Alright, that's fine. Let's just go play. Good music. I'm gonna turn off the actual menus specifically. Okay, it's kind of annoying for now. Let's get into it. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. My old ass self is starting to get tired, so I ain't gonna have long for you. But get some something in here. Let's get it. Oh, map launch. Man, these allergies are really killing me. I can't wait for the season to be over. I gotta say though, like I appreciate the cinematics and all, but why can't I drive myself down my own driveway? Am I like a rich snob? Or are they just being difficult for no reason? That is the question, is it not? What are we gonna do? We gotta at least get something done. So like earlier on the stream, we kind of cleared this whole area out. We missed some things, but these are like hard to get. So I think because of where we are right now, it might make sense to go handle like this low hanging fruit around there, and then I can actually come by and try to do this speed challenge, and maybe do a straight race there. So let's go get it.
yards. Turn left. Turn left.
It's too far out.
400
I'll
yards.
let go of that throttle a little
Turn
bit.
sharp left. Turn sharp left. In 200 yards, turn sharp right.
Dude, we just like go right past things. I gotta stop, like, I get so focused on my destination that I don't like
In 200
grab where I'm
yards,
supposed to.
turn sharp left. Turn sharp left.
Boom.
200 yards, turn sharp right. Turn sharp right. You have arrived at your destination.
Shortcut. Oh yeah, there's a car nearby, isn't there? I already found it here. That's right. Yeah. So let's go over there.
Around when it is safe to do so. In 400 yards, turn sharp left.
Nice, the Pennzoil GTR. Okay, don't know if that was for me, but... Wait, no, that's not what I wanted to do. I gotta say, is that what it was? Where's that dude? It was like, run, I dare you? Yeah, I don't know.
You have arrived at your destination.
People are just not paying attention to what I'm doing. A lot of fun.
Yards. Turn left. Turn left.
Just hydro lock the engine. This thing is like nothing off the ground.
400 yards. Turn left. Turn left. You've arrived at your destination.
You can go higher than that for sure. That was horrible. Just continues to be horrible. A little bit better. Still not great, man. Well, whatever. It's what we got. It's not great though. Not
Around when it is safe to do so.
at all. Let's get one more just because I'm stupid competitive about it. I need it bad. I know we can do it this way. They're only getting better. Okay.
Turn around
It's kinda serious.
when it is safe to do so.
Oh my fucking god, bro.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
That's all horrible. Alright, let's go.
Recalculating route. In 400 yards, turn left.
Just fucking up people's properties. Oh, I'm dead. Don't look away. Rule number 1 racing games, don't look away.
You have arrived at your destination.
This stupid thing. Not even that fast. That's the sad part. Take the GTR this time. Oh, to own one that looked just like that would just, oh, so phenomenal. Let's go. These fucking Corvette E's are no joke, I gotta tell you. Get out of the way, boy. I gotta smarten up. These guys are being difficult, aren't they? I'm getting pushed over here. You see that shit? I'm really fucking up here. Getting sloppy. Yeah, there's no way to fix that entrance. That was too booty. This fucking car, bro. We actually do stand a chance. Nope, we don't stand a chance. Yeah, the E-rays are hard to catch up to. But I think I can beat it out. I can try it again. And if not, we will probably end stream because I am sleeping. Oh look, a stamp.
A couple more barn find rumors have surfaced. So, happy searching.
Yeah, I'm not okay with that. Based on where we are now, where should I go? I should get that first for sure. Alright, we'll see.
You have arrived at your destination.
Wow, that was dramatic. Into someone's house. I'm just a rude visitor to their country. Through the fucking trees. This bullshit just flying through the land, killing everything in eyesight. And the worst part is just racking points. Like we're doing something good.
Someone mentioned to Yuji that a Nissan Safari Turbo had been completely abandoned away from the road over here.
Did you look at
That's a
that?
photo.
Is that the Safari Turbo we're looking for? Must be it, no? guess that's not it. I guess oh, that's not what I meant to do. You know what, just stay here, I guess, fine.
Looks like a wind farm, doesn't it? I guess you'll know you're getting close once you feel a breeze.
Yeah, probably up there. So, around here somewhere. Yeah. Alright, well, we'll go for it later. Much.
Welcome back, Doctor.
No, because see, I want. You know what? They might actually be under Infinity. I'm thinking about those Nissan Patrols that you see out in like the Middle East quite a bit, where they, I mean, these motherfuckers are basically dropping, you know, big ass 6-cylinders in them and just going to town. No Infinity though. That's a shame. Alright guys, well, we didn't accomplish much today, but that's okay. You know, had some fun. We're gonna log off for tonight and maybe we'll get on tomorrow, but this is it. Have a good night. Happy Memorial Day to you if you're in the US. If you're not, happy Monday. Chill out, relax, and